Hey guys, welcome to AWS Hands-on Lab. As usual, the tech blog is up and we're just gonna jump straight into this lab. Today we're looking at AWS Route 53 policies. So here's a tech blog, right? I'll leave the link in the description. So let's head over to the lab, right? So everything is in the tech blogs. Right now, we're just going to go over this lab. For this lab, we need 3 instances. We have done instance, everybody by now should know how to provision an EC2 instance, and then we'll connect an elastic load balancer. Why we want to do this is I want to show you guys how to use the alias function, and then we'll provision the route 53 and connect a health check. This basically is used when you do like failover routing or other routings that are not like simple routing, right? So I'm just gonna pause this video and I will configure these 3 instances as a web server, and I'll resume this video back again. So you can go ahead and provision the 3 instances as a web server, and then continue from where when I come back. All right, let me go ahead and pause the video, guys. Okay, guys. So I've gone ahead and provisioned the 3 servers. So let's look at our diagram again and see what's remaining here. I've also gone ahead and provisioned the ELB, the elastic load balancer, and I hope you guys know how to do this from the past lecture. And so let's go ahead and start creating our route 53. So I'll go back to my browser, and I will search. I don't know why this thing is in front of me. Route 53. Okay, I need to move this. I can move it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can move this out of the way. Okay, all right. I think that is better. Try to move this out of the way. Okay, maybe here is fine. All right. So first of all, what you would do is exit drawing. Exactly. So first of all, what you do is you create a hosted zone. So let's create a hosted zone when you come to the Route 53 dashboard, and I'm just gonna give it a name. Say routes. No. Oh, this is domain name you want to route traffic to example.com. So I have a domain name I already bought, explorewithlewis.com, right? And then additional description, this is like optional, and I will say routes 53 hands-on lab, and then this is gonna be a public hosted. We don't need to put any tag, and I'll click create hosted zone. So our hosted zone has been created. One thing that will happen when we create this hosted zone is that it automatically create the SOA and the name server record. So and SOA means start of authority. Like I said, guys, you guys can go to the blog and I think everything is there, right? So SOA, start of authority, you can read up what it means, but you have to be fast in this lab. So right here I have my name services, right? I want to expand this. So these are my name services, right? So I will copy this. Oh, hold on. I'll copy this, and let me put it in a text file, right? And then I will head over to my domain name provider. So my domain name provider is not AWS. I'm using another, like you can use GoDaddy or any domain name provider, but I'm using right here. I'm using Host. So what I will do is like I will go and add those name servers into my Google host domain name service provider. Let me go and click on manage DNS, and okay, no, not this, my domains, no domains. So I'm just gonna check on the active ones, and I'm looking for the one that says explore with Lewis, this one, and I'll click on it. Oh, hold on, let me move this around. So I need to click on this, and I'll click on manage name servers. I don't know why it's okay. I think it's just saying that it's no SSL detected. This is taking longer time to load. I don't know why. So here I will click on use custom name servers, and then I will copy this name servers one by one and put here. So first I will copy without the dots in the end. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, go get the second one. Okay, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, get the third one. Ctrl C. So I'll click on change them servers. Yeah, change them servers, right? Right. So this is gonna take a little bit time to propagate, but that is the first step of what we need to do. And then the next thing is gonna be to create. Okay, our change was successful. So now we'll go back to Route 53, and then we create a record. We create an A record, right? So here I'm gonna click create a record, and my domain, there is no subdomain. It's like the naked domain, explorewithlewis.com. Is an A record. We have different types of record. It's not an alias. I want to first of all connect to my secondary server, right? And don't forget, there is simple routing. There is failover routing. So right now we are doing a failover routing policy. So I'll have to configure the health check, right? I'll have to configure the health check, and then all this. I was gonna do the simple one quickly, but let me quickly do the health check, right? So just go back, click on health check, and we'll just create health check. The first health check will be going to we'll be going to the ELB health check of ELB. The endpoint, what's the name health check? What's the one says an endpoint, and HTTP IP address, say domain name. No, we're monitoring an IP address, right? So because we are going to monitor an IP address because we are going to, the diagram says the health check is going to an ELB, right? So now I will need the IP of this or the domain name of this ELB, right? So I'll go over to a couple of things I need to go to. So what I will do here is I'll open a new AWS tab. So I stop leaving the other one. I'll go over here, and I will go to my EC2. I want to get the domain of my Elastic Load Balancer. So I'll go to my Elastic Load Balancers, and here, this is the domain name, right? Does my Elastic name have an IP? No, so that's why I'm gonna use a domain name and HTTP, and I'm gonna paste this here, port 80, everything, leave it as what is required. Oh, this is not allowing me to click next. I have to move it, and then I click next. I don't want to configure an alarm, create health check. So health check ELB, and I will go and create another health check, and that will be health check secondary, right? Secondary server. That is fine. And this time around, we can use an IP, because don't forget, if we go to our EC2 instance, our secondary server has an IP, has a public IP, so we get that, and then we head over to here, and HTTP, the IP address is this, the host name, you can leave it empty, and click on next, and equate health check, right? So you can see this one is healthy, this one is unknown. I'm gonna move this back here. So guys, now we have the health check configured. Now let's connect, let's go and do the routes filtering and connect it to the secondary and primary, right? So I will go over no longer health checks right now. I will go over like the routes 53. I have to go back here again. I would have gone to hosted zone, so route 53, and I'll click on hosted zones, and I will click on create record. Oh no, this is not what I'm looking for. Hold on, it should be in dashboard. Hold on. Yeah, so I'll click on create record, and I'll leave everything like that. And then first I told you guys I want to show you how to connect to an endpoint that is an ELB. So right here I choose an endpoint, and I will choose load balancer, alias application, and classic load balancer, and the region. Load balancers are region specific. Our load balancer is in, let me see, load balancer is in North Virginia region, US East 1. So right here I will select US East 1, North Virginia. Now I will see I'm supposed to see the load balancer I created. It might be this one, because I don't have another load balancer right here. And I will choose the failover routing, right? Right, I will choose the failover routing, and failover type record. This is gonna be the primary, the health check ELB, and just give it a name. Let's give it a name primary, and create record, or I could add another record immediately. Then this is gonna be going to an IP, so go to my EC2 instance and grab the IP. I will finish this video in the next section, because this section is about to time out, and I have a 15 minutes timer on every video. So I will upload the part 2 where I will finish up this connection. We are almost done here. Alright guys, cheers.